Hey Chuck, this is Joel. It's sure good to visit with you here and to see the swing and to see you hit so much better. So remember over here on the old gold on our right, when we started, your club head was well above the target line on the downswing. I showed you how the tour players are much more on the plane line. And if you feel like you're swinging well to the right of the target line, you'd get it on that plane line more like this. Like there, you don't see any left arm, and your follow through on the new blue. Whereas over here on the old gold, you'd see those arms really scrunched in a lot. So that was the practice swing over here on our left on the new blue, and then put a ball there. And you nailed it from the word go there, Chuck. So that was great news, man. There you go. So that's a bunch better on the video than that. And then you saw that ball starting to the right. You had no miss hits, maybe one or two towards the end. But all the other 30 or 40 or 50 balls you hit there, man, no miss hits. That thing started to the right very strongly, which is the indicator that you're on that plane line. You see how much better your left arm looks there, and your follow through on the new blue on the very first one even. And then you kept doing that right throughout the lesson. And we readily admit there are other things wrong with your swing, but as you can see, this is by far the most relevant aspect of the swing that radically changes the ball flight and makes it so much better. You can see how much better your left arm is there. That's why on TV it always looks like that ball starting to the right, because the tour players hit a draw as a rule. And again, so you're coming into it with the toe of the club there. That's what eliminated those horrendous miss hits. Instead of before, you'd be coming into it with the heel of the club. Over here on the old gold. See, so that ball got away with it and went fairly straight, but you can see why it'd be very easy to hit it way out to the right with that old swing path there. That's a beautiful look there, Chuck. Pulled it off beautifully, and then you just kept going through the lesson, doing the same good stuff. Starting out to the right, and then I said, you've been accustomed to leaving the face open on the downswing. Let's see you started to the right, but then close the face earlier. Sure enough, you started doing that, and the ball started to the right and started drawing right back to the middle. Now you see even less of your left arm in that follow through because the arms are extended better and the hands are turning over better. And then at the very end, I said, well, let's see what differences we might see from that face-on angle compared to where you started. See if any changes might have occurred there, because we didn't really work on anything from this angle consciously. Let's see what might have happened. And sure enough, your left hand got hidden better. Your arms are extended better here on the new blue on our left. Less daylight between your forearms now at this point in the follow through. And you see how you see your left glove underneath your right hand now, whereas starting out you couldn't see your left glove at all at that point in the follow through. Now there's an angle between your arms and shaft, whereas before on the old gold there was no angle between your arms and shaft at that point. And now see you here, your hands are farther away and higher, farther away from your shoulders and higher above your head now in the follow through. So a lot of great work there, Chuck. That was fantastic work. And again, we're not even beginning in this lesson to work on some of those other things that are in your swing that are really not like the other tour players. Because I'm going to say you really just don't need to work on them as of today. And as time goes by, you know, we'll bite more things off if you want us to. But for right now, man, I'm very happy for you there. That was beautiful work. Big, huge difference there. Big improvement there, Chuck, on the left. The new blue, on plane downswing. Arms extended better. More properly releasing the golf club head instead of what we were seeing over there on the right on the old gold. Much, much better on the new blue right there. simpler the better, Chuck, that's for sure, I've found, for the vast majority of us. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Feel free to give me a ring, if you have any questions at all about anything that's going on there. Thanks again, Chuck. Talk to you soon.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he has some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises, and he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. And then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.